The reason that I wanted to take students to Rose Bruford College was because a couple of years ago I had the opportunity to go to the symposium, and I took one student, and the experience that I had there and that I believe the student Khalif had there was so impactful that I thought, okay, I would love for other students to have the same type of experience. And so I reached out to Rose Bruford College probably about 6 months to a year ago, and I asked them about the possibility of bringing more students to the symposium. And so I just thought that that experience of being uh, in an environment where theater is such a focal point, being in a place like England, um, being away from home, but also being in a comfortable space would be invaluable to students.
Set number of options, but it all depends on what you want to do with it.
So we're gonna go right, left, and then Yeah! You're gonna do it again.
And today I did like a harmonic with my voice, and later we did a freestyle section, and I actually got out and I did a freestyle rap, which is a thing I never thought I could do in a million years. And so, like, I always realized that theater was ever changing and ever evolving, but I guess a part of me forgot that I could too. I forgot that I could change along with everything.
All right, questions. All right, so are you recording?
Yes.
And we're live. All
We're
right.
live.
So, how are you feeling at this present moment?
Hungry.
We got a hungry. What else we got?
Maybe Kirby's dead. We don't know.
Oh my god, we don't know. Would we ever know?
What kind of knowledge are you trying to acquire on this trip to some symposium?
Of the dramatic parts.
Each of them.
Yeah.
Each knowledge?
To pub for the first time.
Super excited.
We're international, baby.
I think O'Hare. Yeah. We're in the Chicago airport. We arrived approximately 2 hours ago. We have now officially gotten food, and we're waiting for our flight to London. This is going to be exciting because some of us haven't done a transatlantic flight before.
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
Kevin, how do you feel?
Being out here has both given me kind of distance from some of the projects I've worked on, but it's also given me like an amount of clarity, sort of being around artists, thinking about art, kind of participating in art. It sort of activates a part of your brain, I think, that you have to kind of keep nurturing. It's like if you're at home, you should read every single day, but instead of reading every single day, we've been participating in workshops, we've been filming, so I think that my brain is kind of, it's in this kind of art zone, and I'm happy to go back and kind of nurture the work that I've done, and I have come up with like an idea or two since I've been here, and that's really exciting. It's not too often sometimes that ideas kind of find you, so very excited to work on those as well.
This is a fantastic experience. I'm glad to be doing this with my friends. These are friends I'm gonna have my entire life. I love you all.
Personally, I just see just how much more there is to learn, and just seeing kind of how much people are dedicated to this craft and how much they put time and effort into it, and just admiring the talent that's around and appreciating it, and wanting to take some of that home with me. As far as application goes, I think I want to just never stop learning. Like this won't be the last symposium I go to. These won't be the last workshops I ever go to when I graduate. I'm gonna keep on learning as much as I can.
So, Gloria and I just
We just got our stamps.
got stamped.
So, I guess you could say I'm a world traveler. I mean, I guess you could say that. I'm also kind of European.
England lights are shining bright, shining bright, shining bright. England lights are shining bright. Da 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 da.
Whenever you're ready, down.
I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. Hey, hey. Well, I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. Hey, hey. And I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. And if I share with you my story, will you share your dollar with me? Bad times coming, and I'll reap what I sow. Hey, hey. Well, let me tell you something, all that is ain't gold.
I want to make sure that all the work I do is representative of my community, my Latino community. I want to make sure that I'm more involved in theater in the sense that I train harder, that my performance level goes up, and that I teach others how to do that exact same thing. And I learned that I have a new passion, and that passion is puppetry. So that's definitely what I've learned from here.
London. London.
London town.
Basically that. Yeah, no.
London.
He has often been restrained with shackles and chains.
But the chains, he wrenched apart.
And the shackles he broke in pieces. And no one had the strength to subdue him.
Night and day among the tombs and on the mountains, he was always howling and bruising himself with stones. Like honestly, right when I walked in, I was like, oh dang, like these people, like, you know, intimidation, or just I feel like I don't feel inspired. I can't remember my text, and then after this entire 2 hours, I go back inside and I'm like, I'm freaking ready. Like nature's a trip. Like nature's a hella trip. It responds to you. It's great.
So this symposium has been really demanding. It takes your energy, it takes your time. For me, it spikes my heart rate, makes it a little hard to breathe. But because we're so isolated from home, I'm forced to really connect with myself and the people around me. So I found it really grounding across all the different types of art that I make. I've written poems every single day of being here, pages and pages of writing, and I've learned so much about how connection work can vary based on the work that you're doing. So connection work with a piece of poetry can be with yourself or to other or to a singular moment, while connection through theater can still be those things and also connection to another actual being in front of you or the places around you. And so I find that I'm looking at things really deeply instead of just glazing over them and then checking a phone and like looking at other people's life. I'm within my own life.
the light.
Good. Good. That was good. So let's come out. Let's keep going. And we're going to come out of it.
One thing that Kirby talked about too was just you're living in this moment. And there's going to be no other moment like it. So really take advantage of that and relish in that moment. And that's all I've done here. From the puppetry class I took to the motion capture class I took, everything has been a moment in my life that has defined me now. I can be more than what I thought I was.
Repeat. 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 Repeat.
Not in the whole thing. Cut.
This is not fair. I would like to talk to someone about this, but this is the last day. The last day, Brian.
How do you feel about now walking on these streets again?
I feel like there's a part of me that's really upset. There's also a part of me that really has to fart. It's just a lot right now. It's Bert. I gotta flirt, my feet they hurt. My name is Bert. I'll let you smirk at me. I'll set you free. Let's drink some tea. Yes, you and me. Kellen over here. Let's go to up here. I'll see you over here. Check out this mirror, check out this mirror. Look at me, I'll set you free. Let's drink some tea. It's you and me. I'll give you some glee.
Coming. My name is Boogity Brown. I'm coming to bring the sound. Fox around town. Thank you for like a clown.
Our last train ride. It was a lot of fun. So much fun. Oh my gosh, so much fun. Right, Michael? Yeah.
This will be our last few moments in Sidcup before we get onto this taxi and go back home. And honestly, I'm gonna miss Sidcup. I'm gonna miss London. I'm gonna miss England. Thank you so much, Kirby Hines, for letting me be a part of this and for giving us the opportunity of making a documentary and expanding our minds, our hearts, souls, and art. Thank you.
Yeah.